What's going on, Calvary? How you doing? So we just gonna hop straight into the video, no intro or anything. The breaking of intimacy. What I never understood is how you can be so close to somebody and do so many things with somebody, share so many experiences with somebody, and yet you still end up breaking off. You've had sex with this person with a purpose. You've bonded with this person. You've cried. You've done this, that, that. You've done the whole 9 yards and some. So when you think about it, it hurts. Damn, this person knows me and I know this person. And then you start to think to yourself, well, was doing all this worth it? Was fucking with this person worth it? Were they really showing me the real them? Were they showing me how they actually were? I just weren't paying attention. What was it? What did I miss? But the most important question you have for yourself is, how can we go through all of this and still be done? How can we have seen each and every inch of each other's bodies? How can I know your family and you know mine? How can you know the closest person in my life and I know the closest person to your life? And yet we still broke off. Well, when you think about it, when you see a tower is very, very strong. It's a very strong base, a very strong base. But when the bottom of that tower gets knocked out, there's no saving it. When the bottom of that tower gets knocked out, everything else is falling over. So it's either one, you didn't have a strong base to begin with, but you guys built on top of that, which led to a breaking of intimacy, or you had a flimsy base to start with, and it couldn't withstand much. Or maybe this base wasn't there at all. Maybe this base was all mental. Maybe you never really had a good connection at the start. Maybe I like you because you like this, not because you like me. I like this because you do this, but you stop doing this, so I don't like you anymore. Maybe you never really had a strong base to begin with. Maybe you never had a base at all. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you think about how you can go from so close to a person to not even knowing the person, to be at odds with the person, to be beefing with the person, it's crazy. It really is insane to me. Now, how do you avoid this all in all? When you're talking to somebody, take it slow. Take it slow as you can. You're not in a rush. You're not in a hurry, because that's how a lot of people fuck themselves over. They get with these people that don't really like them, but they like the idea of them. You might be a very handsome dude. A woman doesn't want you for you. She wants you for your looks. Or maybe you're a woman. You're a very beautiful woman. A dude doesn't want you for you. They want you for your body. They want to use you. They love the idea of you, but they don't really love you. Love isn't lustful. It's not. Love isn't rush. It's not fast. It's patient. It's durable. It's painful. Not really painful, you know what I'm saying? But you two are gonna butt heads, but that's just how it works. You gotta understand, do I really like this person? Am I willing to go through a lot for this person? Everybody's gonna put you through something, but am I going to be willing to accept what this person puts me through? Because before you say anything, you're gonna put that person through some shit too. You probably already have. If you think that you were never the problem, that shows a problem right there. If you think you were never, ever at fault for something when it comes to being with a person, that shows me how ignorant you are right there. Because it takes one to admit their dirt. It really does. It takes one to really admit their dirt. It takes one to admit that they fucked up and to apologize for it. But to get over it, though. And you got to make sure that, I did everything that I could to make this person like me. But the thing is, you're not trying to make this person like you. A person is going to like you regardless. If I go out of my way to try to make you like me, number one, I can't make you do anything. You either like me or you don't. Okay? The least I can do is show you why you could be with me, why you should be with me, but not going out of my way to do so. I'm showing you who I am as a person. I'm showing you my boundaries. I'm showing you my interests. I'm showing you everything that I know. But not to make sure that you like me, but to make sure you know who you're dealing with. To make sure that you don't just fuck with the idea of having me. After we go through all of this shit and then we break it off. Wasted all that time. Wasted each other's time. Most importantly, wasted your own time. And now you have a hole in the middle of your chest that it will take time to heal. Because you had a flimsy base. The breaking of intimacy is a very scary thing. It makes you think, wow, this person has seen all of me. My whole entire soul, my whole entire body. They know how my brain works in and out. And yet, they're gone. Just like that, out of the wind. To make sure it doesn't happen again, you just have to live. You have to live. You have to find somebody and you have to build upon each other. Because there's no such thing as a soulmate. There's no perfect person out there for you. You build a soulmate. You don't find one. Okay? You build each other up. You learn what you don't like and you learn what you do like. You learn how you operate. You learn how you don't operate. You got to try to understand each other. And the thing is, a relationship and intimacy will never work if only one person wants it. A relationship will only work and be healthy if two people want it. Relationships and intimacy and connection is not one-sided. Because if it is, that's not a relationship. It's not at all a relationship.